Now the bungee rebounder is flat, I need to put the bungee straps on. So I have this tool. It's just metal, narrow at one end, wider at the other. It actually does it very effectively. I'm just not sure. Oh, that's okay. I've one on. So I'm going to do the next one here. That's already in place for me. So what you do is, you don't want that there. You don't want the joining bit under the bottom or the top. You want it on the side, okay? So you bring the bungee strap around, you put it through the small end, and then you put the large end, I don't know if you can see me there, put the large end into the, I'll show it to you. So this is the material, the thing. So what I've done is, here is the strap. It was placed on there. The connector is to the side. I'm going to slip the small end of this gadget through this top part, and then I'm going to place the large end into the bottom part, and then I'm going to push down, you use the leverage, and on it goes. Now they're overlapping there, so I'm going to bring it back. Yep, that's it, on. Now there's one missing here, and it's going to go over this join, so that's going to be interesting. Let's get a bungee strap to do that. Let's go for the big pile here. I come elegantly wrapped. Not. There we go. Let's see if there's many extra ones. I don't know if there will be. So there's one missing here, so I put it on here first. Stick it in. That's it. Put it under the bar because we're going over. Make sure that the join is to the side. Stick the small part through. Now it's going to be a bit more difficult because of this join. That's what I'm wondering. And then put the large part again through underneath the hook. That's it. That's it. Don't really worry about it now because it's going to work its way through. There we go. On it is. And then I just roll it, unroll it so it's not overlapping, because it'll go when you're rebounding and you'll wonder why you've got it tighter and then it goes looser. So I've got a few more to do here. Let's go. Before we can put on the legs. This is actually, it's quite easy when they give you the system, but I'm DIY minded. Are you? Oops, not sure if you can hear me right there. I'm DIY minded. Are you? You go under first. Now the bar is going here, so we're going to have to go to the side of the bar. And we want this to the side, not to the front. So over we go. Remember, we're placing small part in here, the top, the bigger part, the straight part into the actual hook. They're metal hooks on this. They were, and then unwind it. As in, it's gone over, it's overlapped on the piece underneath, so I want to bring it down. They're both sitting, the top part sitting on top, the bottom part sitting on the bottom. Now, that piece is quite close to, I'm just going to twist it a bit. Don't want it on the bar either. No, done, done, done. Here's another one here. Okay. Another one. Put it through the hook first. So they're metal hooks, through first. Then go under, as in when you have it up like this, you're going the back part, okay, which is actually the top part of the rebounder. Now I don't want this connector going to go in under the metal piece, so I want to bring it to the side. That's it. I'm going to loop this in. Small part at the top, big part at the bottom. I'm going to lever it then. Over it goes, and then just unloop them. That's it. See, that's to the side, not going to damage anything. Let's move that one just a little bit. Pull this side or move this side. That's it. That's it. That's it. You don't want to touching off anything, the metal piece, this metal piece. On, new one here. Now again, look, it's going over part of the folding mechanism for a quarter fold, the second part. So when you go to fold this up to take it away, you might have to take off some straps. That's another point. Interesting point, actually. So for all it being quarter folding, which is cheaper postage, believe it or not, and I'm going to let you into a secret with that. Don't have the metal join at the top. Put the smaller part in through the bigger part in through the loop at the bottom. Can you see me there? In through there like that, see? And you just push. It's a very good system. That's not hard to do. It's using leverage very well, the lever system. Done. Now there's one here, so I'm going to bring it round so you can see better. So you see the metal part is to the side, but to the side at the bottom, so I'm keeping it up at the top. I'm going to bring the small part through, bigger part slides in underneath the hook, and then I'm just going to lever it. That's it. It's not hard to do at all compared to unwinding the rebounder or unfolding the rebounder. That was tougher, but I solved that problem. You might too by taking off some more of the straps, but then you got to put the straps back on again. Now that lever is working perfectly. Let's show you what that is. So here we go. In goes over the bottom. I want that up here. Not to the top, but to the side. So it's going to go. So in goes the top part. Oh, let's go a little further. Up we go. There we go. Make sure it hooks in under because you're using the lever system with the metal. See? There we go. Oh, not happy with that. I don't want that. So I'm going to move it. There we go. It's falling nicely into place. I don't want it touching the frame. It's going to scrape the frame, and it is already. That's probably transit. Okay, there we go. Sit down a little bit more. Go on. That's it. Now, so I'm going to say it again. This is the part of assembling this rebounder, this Just Bounce rebounder, that is going to be challenging because it doesn't come already done. Some of them do. Some of them were on it. Now, I'm going to take that off in a second. I'm going to put it over that side for a wee minute. This one's already on, so I'm going for this one first. I want this leaf up around the top, not at the top. So here we go. And then we're going to slip this bit in underneath. And then we're going to use the lever. Now that one was a little bit harder, possibly because of where it is. It's near the join to make it into the half folding join. Yeah, it seems to be tighter, but then also there's two missing on this side and there's two missing on this side of this join. That could be part of the problem. So in again, slide it up a bit, then bring it down, slide the flat part underneath the metal hook, and then yeah, you see this is much tighter, so even unrolling these is going to be a little more tough simply because of where it is. Now it's possibly because there's so many off, so let's put this one on. A little bit off it there. Yeah. See it hooking under? See it hooking under here? And then just push it down until it goes over, which it will do. And then you can see, I don't know if you can see the way one has gone under the other. I don't want that. I want to have them just nicely sitting. So the bottom one's at the bottom and the top one's at the top. They're in reverse. So now they are. And this is right here to the side. It's not under here and it's not over here. There's no pressure on it. Tickety-boo. Moving along, putting on another one. Yeah, these metal parts here that are connecting the bungee straps together, they're going to scrape against the, because you want it over. Now again, you can see it is folded over. Maybe you can't at the bottom here, but I'm just going to straighten that up. That's easier this time again, simply because the other ones are on. Now there's one more here. So I don't think there's any extras. Let me see how many I've left. I've 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe there are a couple of extras. It's always good to get a couple of extras because one could just be faulty. This one's finding it difficult to get on. Oh, there we go, we're on. Oh, again, it's over one of the joins. So again, it probably will have to be removed. So you go under first, as in around the top of it. We put that to the side. It probably will have to be removed. Yeah, go on. As in the strap will have to be removed if you're taking this down. If you're disassembling it, you're probably going to have to remove a few of them, even for reassembly, because they're making it so tight. It's very hard to have a quarter folding rebounder. The steel sprung one probably works better as a quarter folding rebounder. This is a long video because I'm putting these all on. I want you to see how long it takes. Now, as I said, some of them are already in place before I started. Some of them are going, there we go, are going over joins, going over the joins. So you need to make sure that they're properly over the joins, and they're evenly spread out. A bit like guitar strings. I'm always comparing things to my guitar strings. Okay, this one you can see there's going to be a leg in the way. So let's just put it over. Oh, let me use this maybe. Yeah. No, won't work. It's more my hands are tired than anything else. So what has happened here, I don't know if you can see, but it's either side of where the leg is going to be. We want one side of it to go this side, so it's even, the weight is evenly spread, or it'll just keep rubbing and be extra tension on that particular strap. Well, actually, let's take that bit off. That's probably easier. Yeah, that is just slightly less. Oh, Lord. Yeah, might use the sleever thing for this. Up and over, go on. Part of the problem is more straps are on, so it's tighter and tighter and tighter getting. There we go. So you can see it's either side now of that leg, and there's not as much tension on it. You want everything to be equal tensioned, equal distanced. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Where did I start? Here. No, I'll count them in and finished when I'm doing the comparative piece. How's about that? So in again, pull it to get it in. Under, pull, stick this through, put it through the bottom, and over we go. Oh, no, that's at the top. Can you see that? I have it at the top. Join. I don't want that. I don't want that underneath. It says that. Don't put that under there. Have it a little bit to the side. So that's okay. I'm adhering to that rule, that guideline, or whatever you want to call it. There we go. So while you're saving on the cost, as I keep saying, you are not saving on the time and the ability to construct it. It's got to go underneath first. It's going over a join, probably has to come off. That's probably why they're not on. Probably has to come off when the rebounder is being folded or moved. And that is going to cause a bit of a, oops, my mic came off. Oops. Oops. Let's put it on up here, just to keep hitting it. Sorry. Live. Well, it's not live, but I'm recording it all in one. So let's go. Here we go. This is one of the last ones to go. So as you can imagine, they're getting tighter and tighter, and there's one, I think, one left. I'm reserving judgment at the minute, but there are similarities to the Kenzone here. Well, the Kenzone came with all the things, but their next level bungee rebounder doesn't come with all the bungee straps on it. So I am wondering. This has gone to the side. Oops. Come on. Oh. No, it's not going over. Why is that? It's the last one. It's possible. Okay. 1 second here. This slipped on me, and this is at the top. There's two things that ain't going to work. Let's move that around there. That's it. So let's try now. No, it's going again. That's it. There we go. On. And now is it for my next trick. I need to, and this is the last one, so this is going to be harder to do. There we go. Okay, I know I'm quiet, but I'm just giving it a scan around. I think they're all on. Oh, this one needs to come the other side of the leg. Then where it is. And what I might do is take off that cap as well to do it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now, quick look. Let's have a look. So, in conclusion to all the straps being on, let's count them. This rebounder has one, starting with this leg, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 straps. You can get one, I think, with 36 straps on it. I don't know where they would fit unless it's a bigger, and I have a funny feeling this is a bigger rebounder than the other two. Looks bigger. Next step. Oh, I don't want that up there. So I'm going to take off this strap. I think it might have come, this was one of the ones that were on. So let me see, can I take it off as easily as I put it on? I'm going to go the opposite way to get it off. Or maybe I can just turn it around. I'll explain to you in a minute what I'm doing. There we go. Now see how it's the metal connection. It's on the wrong side. I want it underneath. So there we go. Come on. Come on. Now, there we go. It's halfway up. It's not going to hit off anything. There we go, as it's being used. Just check them all for that. Oops, sorry if I'm heading off the mic. I want all the connectors, all the metal connectors on this side and all not touching top or bottom. I think I'm okay with that. Okay. That's all the bungee straps on. That took 15 minutes.